I feel like this trip, like this time around, I've really found like a new appreciation for this city. Like it's ridiculous. Like I mean like and we're not doing anything that we don't usually do. We go to the beach, we go get dinner, go, to the same restaurants and stuff like that. I mean, obviously try out new things too.
Yeah.
But I mean like it's like, yeah, go to restaurants that are like places that I'm like, "Oh, they don't got this in New York. I want to come here because I remember I love that Fat Boy sushi that's right by my house on the other side. Boom. You know what I mean? I know I'm gonna get the shrimp tempura and the ramen noodles. Even though we got us the crunchy spicy tuna. Ooh. Hi guys. As you can see, the setup has definitely changed. I'm currently in Florida right now for the Thanksgiving holiday. Um, I've been here since Tuesday. It's Sunday today, and then I leave in 2 days, so the next Tuesday. Um, and I'm right now hanging out on Chrissy's patio, and I thought, why not do this week's video outside? Like, we're in Florida. When I go back to New York, I will not be outside. I will not be outside. So I thought, why not? How the heck are you? How's your day going? I'm so excited to see you. I hope you're doing great. I hope you've been living it up. I hope you've been getting all the things that you've ever wished for. I hope you're feeling thankful. I hope you're feeling thankful. I feel like lately, obviously around like Thanksgiving time, everybody's like, what are we thankful for? What are we thankful for? But this year, I really do see a lot more people just being like, I am so thankful for love and life. And like, it feels really nice. Like it feels lovely. I feel like there's almost like an awakening happening in a way. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like being here has really opened up my eyes, and I've been really reflecting on that. I know for sure every time I come to Florida when I'm like, bro, I need a reminder of who I am, like to my core. And like this time around really felt like that. Like it felt like an awakening in a way, and I mean like every place feels nice when it's on vacation, but like this time, I mean, it had me for real sitting here like, damn, do I want to move back to Florida? Is that really what I want to do? But I think like thinking about that too, like I remember being here and having a car and having that freedom to go every which way, blase blase, you know what I mean? And it was nice. It was fun, and especially working here. But I think in terms of long term, I was constantly there and I was constantly craving to get something more that Florida just could not offer. Um, or at least I felt like did not offer, especially in terms of theater. Like, yes, Florida has many theaters and you can do a lot of things with theater in Florida. But I felt like to the level of work that I wanted to create, and also like the people that I wanted to surround myself with, like I didn't want to just like only surround myself around like the same people, because I feel like Florida has a type. Like Florida has a type to the T, where like you're gonna meet pretty much the same variations of different people. So like I feel like going to New York really was like, I need a difference. I want to meet new people. I want to explore different ideals. I want to be chasing after something, because I feel like, especially doing theater in Florida, it felt like everybody was doing it because it was like, oh, this is fun, this is nice. And I was like, no, but like there's something deeper. Like I want to do something more meaningful. I want to put my heart into it. So I feel like equally as I'm here and I'm like, oh man, I really miss this, and I miss how slow everything feels, and how like grounding of a presence Florida can have. I also I also somehow like refocused my purpose of being in New York in the first place, because I feel like I was losing it a bit, and I mean, in my last video, I was talking about, finding a new purpose and really just like re-understanding what am I doing this for, which is perfectly fine, but like, I think for a while it just became, all right, bro, you gotta survive, and like, absolutely, but also remember what I came to New York for. I fought so hard to get to New York, and I've always wanted to be in New York ever since I was a kid. I dreamed of living in a city like New York, especially like a small kind of, like, I wouldn't say Florida's like a small town, but sometimes it can feel like it. But especially coming from like a place like Florida that's not super city like, or at least not in Broward, I always dreamed of like that fast pace. Everybody is striving to do something, but like in Florida, it feels like I already did it. I'm just enjoying what I got now, which is nice. Which is nice when you got it. But the thing is, it's like, I don't have it yet. And I'm close to having it. So I just have to refocus and point my direction towards having it. And then I can come back and enjoy it for real, So I feel like, I don't know, it's been very important. I feel like this trip has felt very important, is what I will say. Yeah. I feel like I will always know, like, Florida will always be a part of me, like 110%, I don't necessarily like, I don't know, like, I don't necessarily feel like there's a huge, like, like, I don't feel like I wear Florida culture, if that makes sense, because there's so many different ideas of what Florida culture can be. But in terms of like my body, like who I am, I'm like, this is where I found it, especially because like a lot of my people, and I mean like people that I ride for, are here, and they really taught me my morals and taught me, they taught me about like who I am in a way, and I always appreciate them for that. I'm not saying that I'm a perfect person. Sometimes I move weird, everybody move weird, boo-hoo, move on, you know what I mean? But like, it's always going to be genuine. And it's always going to be authentic to who I am. So I feel like this trip really solidified that for me. It's been really nice hanging out with my friends and my family, and just like seeing everybody and going out and like just like enjoying everything, like I do feel like if I was here for a month, I would be like, all right, what's the bracket, bro? Like, what are we doing? We're just sitting here, we're just gonna do the same thing every day? I'm sure I probably would, but luckily it's only been a week. But I've really enjoyed that, and I've really enjoyed my time with Chrissy and like everything that we've done. He's right here.
I'm Christian.
Yes, say your name. Christian has made a lot of appearances. And like in terms of audio, we have heard his voice a lot. I think you're in like maybe a few clips, but like maybe, but like, just give him a little intro. Give them a little like, hey, how are you? Like, what's going on? Oh, let me not tell you what to say, but go ahead.
Well, go on. My name is Christian, aka Chrissy, aka Whitley's man.
When did we meet?
29. Well, we met in high school.
Yeah.
So I'd say we started talking 2019 when we finally had the same class.
We met other times before then, but like not like officially.
I was.
Don't tell him that story.
I can't tell him that story.
No.
Well, funny enough, I was even telling my physical therapist the other day.
Are you kidding?
No, not even that. Well, I think I did tell him that story.
Oh my God.
But I was telling him, it was like, yeah, no, life kind of really changed when I when I tried out for doing the Hamilton thing.
Yeah.
I did opening up for Hamilton. It was a school-wide thing.
Did. It was crazy. No, like you were on like the Hamilton stage, like the set, the turntables. Chrissy was there, literally. Tiny Chrissy like this, because we were all the way in the balcony. Tiny little Chrissy's on the huge Hamilton stage rapping his ass off about Aaron Burr. And he won the competition in terms of like out of those, like there was maybe like it was a whole school-wide thing. It was 9 schools, and they only picked like what?
One per school.
One per school, and Chrissy was that one per school. Are you kidding?
Yeah, that's me. And I remember I was telling my physical therapist the other day, I was like, yeah, I tried out for drama like each year before then, and it was rejected each and every time because I never signed up for the class, or like I never had an introduction to the teacher. Mm-hmm. And then like I remember doing Hamilton, and then at the end of that year, she called me over to her classroom. Shout out Miss Preston. And it was like, hey, let me see your schedule real quick. I'm like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which of these last 2 slots I'm gonna take my schedule
she
and
said,
puts it in there. And I'm like, thank you. Right. I appreciate that. Right. And little did I know, this little hunk of burning love over here
was ripping and running through the drama portable. I was like, hi, my name's Woody. How are you? I like to sing. La 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 la. What do you like to do? Simply.
And I said, wow.
This is the woman for me.
I like this.
Yeah.
Shout out Miss Preston, dog.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's kind of our story. I mean, there's obviously more to it. There's a lot more history kind of there, but
action-packed, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, bro, it's a whole sci-fi action-packed like drama.
Out there with the shooters.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry, that was my side.
Whoa, there, no, literally.
It was the B side. Sorry.
What's going on there?
They weren't. She wasn't there for that.
And yeah, we'll probably like. I feel like I want to have a sit-down video with you where we're just like talking about life. I like your insight. I think you have a wonderful mind, and I think the world needs to see that.
We can do that. We'll do it today.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime.
Not to be like released anytime soon, but like.
We used to have a podcast.
We did shortly have a podcast.
We had a podcast, and it was really nice.
Somewhere out there you can find it still.
Yeah. Chrissy, what's going on?
Why did we stop?
Oh, we stopped. We just got busy.
Yeah.
It was hard to maintain.
And at that time, I wasn't that good at editing. So
yeah,
that are all
sucks.
30 minutes to 2 hours long.
Yeah,
and you have
sucks.
to sit there. You know,
Agreed.
you have to take out breaths. You have to take out long, drawn-out pauses.
There's a lot of wind happening, so I don't know if it's hard to hear.
It gets real windy out here. But, yeah.
Yo, I'm tripping, and I'm loving it. But yeah, we should do that at some point.
I will gladly do it again. Just somebody send $5.
$5.
If you do that, one of you 50 people out. Well, one of you 49 people, because I know I'm like, okay, one of you 47 people. I have a lot of accounts.
Yeah, I just wanted to introduce you guys to my little Chrissy bear. Make sure you know this face forever and always. And I love you.
I love you.
You're great.
You're amazing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the sun looks so nice. Look at the sky. I think my main thing is just like, when I was a kid, I used to hate the lure of growing up in Florida. I was like, I don't want to be from here. I don't relate to nobody here. I don't like this. I don't like this. And like, I mean, everybody kind of grows up. I'll say, at least from my experience, I feel like majority of people don't really grow up being like, oh yeah, I love where I'm from, you know. Sometimes, I mean, you know, there are some cities that are really like, yo, this is who we are kind of a thing, and they constantly rep it, and that's fine. But when you're from somewhere like Florida, where everybody clowns you for being from Florida, like sometimes it's like, I don't want to really wear this proudly. But you know what? Not even. Because, like, if somebody wants to say something about you being from Florida, okay. Yeah, like, I used to really be like, oh, my God, like, I don't relate to nobody. I don't want to be from Florida. But, like, I've really learned to appreciate it and to love and respect it, you know. And, like, I'm glad that it's a part of me, and I'm glad that it always will be. So I'm constantly just like I know I'm really, really thankful. I'm very thankful and I'm very proud. I'm very happy. I think that's it for this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm really trying to figure out my own kind of video style and what I'm liking. I'm kind of enjoying this like sit down and talk, kind of like podcasty kind of vibes. I hope I find my audience of people who like appreciate that stuff. Because I try to be a blogger, but like I just know me. And I'm not the best consistently, but gabbing, I'm good at that consistently. Thank you guys for watching. I love, love, love each and every one of you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful December. We're almost to 2023. Or what am I saying? We're almost to 2025, guys. So that's pretty interesting. Set some new goals or set the same goals and keep working on it. Like, why not? So yeah, peace and love. Love you all. Mwah.